Hi everyone, Dr. Yap here. Today we're going to be covering the seated repetitive neck extension exercise. We like to give this exercise in the clinic for our patients who have responded positively to this specific neck motion for reduction of their neck pain or potential sharp stabby pain or even symptoms down into the arm. Please make sure that before you do this exercise that you consult your local health provider or your chiropractor to see if this exercise is appropriate for you. Now, to set it up, you're going to sit on a comfortable chair with good back support. And the reason for that is as we move the neck into end range extension or backward bending, we want to make sure that the upper body is stable and secure so that most of the motion is happening right here in the neck. To set it up, you're going to assume your hands into a prayer position. I like to use my thumbs that's resting underneath my chin so that as I go into neck extension, I can gently guide my neck into that motion and add a little bit of pressure at the very end as long as it's not causing any increase in your symptoms, but rather a reduction in your symptoms. So, hands together, thumbs underneath the chin. From here, I like to take a gentle inhale, and as I exhale, I'm pushing my chin all the way up with my thumbs, resting there for 1,000, and then I come back into the center again. And then from there, rep 2. You can work up to 2 to 3 sets of 10 or whatever's been prescribed by your local health provider or chiropractor. One thing to note about this exercise is if you're doing this first thing in the morning, the first few reps tend to be quite stiff and sometimes even uncomfortable or maybe even temporarily painful. One of the things you want to note with this exercise is to make sure to work where your body will allow you to go. For those of you who are doing this first thing in the morning, which I do recommend if you found that this exercise helps relieve your symptoms, is to do it gradually and just taking your neck to the point at which your body will allow you to go. And one of the most common things I hear when I ask patients how this exercise does for them is that the first set is usually the most stiff and uncomfortable, but when they work into their second or third set, this motion tends to start to free up and they can then report like, oh, my neck actually feels a little bit looser after I do this exercise and I can go about my day. I'm going to show you this exercise from a side view because there's some quality into the technique here. When we go into the neck backward bending, you want to make note as to what the chin is doing because there's a tendency for our chins to go forward and back, as which you can see it causes a compression mechanism right in this space and it might not be too comfortable for you. So this is why a good chair with back support is important here so that you can rest your body and spine in an upright position against the chair, thumb underneath the chin. From here, you're not going forward, but rather you're just going to let the neck glide back as you add a little pressure. And then you're going to come back in and then go right into the second set. And back in. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the seated repetitive neck extension exercise. Have a good day.